Constructing an industry value chain is similar to building an organisation's value chain. When we construct an organisation's value chain, we look at the strategic value-adding activities that the organisation undertakes in order to create and supply its chosen product or service. The purpose of constructing an organisation value chain is to assist the organisation in the development and implementation of its strategy. The industry value chain is similar, but rather than identifying activities, it identifies the strategic business roles that are performed in the industry, starting from the production or extraction of raw materials or inputs through to delivery to the end consumer. When identifying the roles, it may help to think of each role as one that an organisation could operate in as a sole business. For example, a farmer, a transport company, a manufacturer or a retailer. The purpose of constructing an industry value chain is to assist in the analysis of the roles undertaken in the industry. From this analysis, you can determine the business roles that are profitable or have key strategic linkages to your organisation. This can help you in your strategy development to choose the role or roles your organisation will operate in, or identify other organisations to collaborate or integrate with. It is often easiest to demonstrate and understand the industry value chain if we look at it from the perspective of a manufactured, tangible product, one that you can see and touch and feel. But remember, it also applies to services. Let's do this now by mapping a simple industry value chain for the apple pie industry. The first role in the apple pie industry is raw material production. In this industry, this will predominantly be farming. That is, growing and harvesting apples, growing wheat for the flour, and raising and milking cows for butter production. We then have primary manufacture. This is the first step in converting the raw materials. This includes activities such as milling the wheat to make flour and churning the milk to make butter. Production activity is the manufacture of the apple pies. This includes combining the ingredients, baking the pies, and packaging. And finally, we have retailers who sell the apple pies to the end consumer. These would likely be supermarkets, but may also be restaurants or cafes. To summarise, we have gone through an example industry value chain, starting with the production of the raw materials and going through the key roles undertaken by potentially different organisations through to the supply of the goods or service to the end consumer.